everybody, we're here with Taurus for the new Fortnite season. I don't have much hope. I have so little hope, guys. As I said last time, yesterday when I was in the event, I had zero hope, no hope at all for the event at all. I did not. Sorry, not hope for the event. Hope for the new season. I had no hope for the new season, in the slightest at all. Literally, I was at zero. After the event was, I will admit, incredibly good. And do that new event, my hope raised from 0 to 5. So it really depends. Okay, we are booting up the new season now. Alright guys, let's see what it is. Interesting. So I'm noticing some immediate things on that loading screen that are different. Bikini Girl looks a lot less young than she did, which is interesting. She looks a lot more aged now. She has like thicker makeup, and they also put a fur coat on her, which I guess does something, but kind of interesting that they saw that issue and then, or saw what they made and then tried to cheaply. I don't even know what they tried to cheaply do at this point. They kind of just went, okay, well, what if I put a fur coat and what if I, like, made the makeup thicker and maybe that'll help the case. No, it just, I mean, at least commit. You know what I mean? Like...
To another game.
What?
At least commit to another game. She doesn't belong in this game.
Right, but my point is, if you're going to do some sort of sex appeal character, at least commit to it. You're just trying to make her look like, I don't know, a little bit of a drug... Yes, so I know what sprites are. I was here a few months ago.
More dangerous.
Yeah? Okay.
No one can resist that kind of power.
Yeah.
So we must secure them.
Oh, that's not good in terms of lore. I just realized Hope was standing behind the visitor, and so was Sloan. The visitor being Geno, but no one knows that the visitor is Geno, so he's tricking him into working with him. That's not good. I don't know why John Wick is here, but whatever. I guess, whatever. Armored battle bus. Okay, so you can armored car again. I swear to God, if that's a target lock thing. Yeah, I know who you are. Frickin', I can't wait to beat up Jenna. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to in Fortnite lore now. It's just the inevitable event where we get to beat up Jenna. Okay, Battle Pass reward, because I didn't cancel my Fortnite crew, even though I probably should have, to be honest, because this Battle Pass is going to be ass, and I know it is. The Guardian, which is to say, Sprite in a mech suit, as I said. Yep. Gold Hunter. Dylan? Her name is Dylan? I've just never heard that being used gender neutrally before. I mean, I'm actually not that opposed to certain gendered names becoming unisex names. Like even when initially, for example, Santa, once known as Ben, was going to keep that name, despite their transition, and I didn't mind that, because I was like, yeah, if Benjamin had always been a unisex name instead of being so predominantly male, I could see that, right? But Dylan?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can see Dylan being unisex. There's a lot of male names that I could see being both.
You shouldn't have...
Dylan, though, I don't know. Anyway, I feel like anything I do to rate this skin is like I can't really do much here without bringing up the obvious things about it. For one, I really can't tell what they're trying to do in the versus the loading screen to the actual skin, because in the loading screen they did this skin really badly. I mean, she looked... How do I put this as rough as possible? In the loading screen, this character looks like a middle-aged drug addict. In this, in the full graphics, I mean, not bad, but I still can't get over the fact. I just feel like Fortnite was like, I don't know what to do with this battle pass. How about sex appeal? I just kind of feel like that was their whole thing, because there's really no point to the skin other than, well, she's in a bikini. Hi, Ty. Welcome to the stream. So yes, we've got another mech suit skin. Bikini with, again, the name Dylan. I've never heard the name Dylan be used unisex. That's very interesting to me.
Yeah.
I don't mind the speedboat, but that's just because it's gold. Now give me that in real life, and I'll sell it. Sprite pod, oh yay. For the thing where we can contain the bigot inside, I think, yeah. Gilded Cherub holster, I don't mind that either, but it's very, again, it's very GTA. It's very Grand Theft Auto, it's very Grand Theft Auto 6. So this is my two options for this skin, is one, yeah, Jesus, that's really a lot of skin for Fortnite. My two thoughts with the skin is either A, they were just immediately like, we laid off 1,000 people last month. I don't know what to do with the Battle Pass. Make someone in a bikini. Or they were gonna try and do a partnership with GTA 6, then GTA 6 delayed, and then they lost their partnership with GTA 6, so they were like, just make a knockoff of the crossover we were gonna do, and so they created someone who vaguely looks like GTA 6 without being GTA 6, because that was what they were gonna do. I kind of feel like this is gonna be the GTA 6 girl, because I know that there will be the first female main character in GTA next game, so I kind of feel like this was gonna be the GTA 6 girl, and they were just like, well, they delayed, we lost our thing, let's just, I don't know, make a knockoff. The show ended and you've earned the winning team's final outfit style. Ice King. Oh, okay. I thought that only the people who were on that team got... Okay, whatever. Gotcha. Alright. Mark Voyager, because frickin' everyone who attended the event got that because the crazy amount of matchmaking errors we had. Okay, so let's go over and see if, because I had a Battle Pass review. The other day, and based on a teaser that was uploaded to Twitter. And I was like, I don't know what this is, but here are my guesses. So my guesses were mech suit, a crappy knockoff of the PJ skin, just another wolf guy, as in literally just another wolf guy, like no better than Dyer or, I forget his name, the rich wolf one from the heist season. I was like Lava Ninja, because they really just pull an adjective and a noun out of a hat. A duck guy for no reason. Bikini Sloan again, and then John Wick for no reason. Let's see if I was right. So first of all, obviously we have mech suit. I do like the fact that they keep this format, although they seem to have updated this again, like level 10, level 35. I don't know why they do this. Just pick something and stick with it for once, please. Just another 7 equipment. Is that a gem? Oh god. Ty, if you thought my music taste was bad, prepare for Fortnite's music taste, which is gonna be so much worse. And with how many people they laid off recently, I wouldn't be surprised if at least some of this turned out to be AI. I don't like the really high-pitched notes there. Just don't introduce lyrics. You know, actually, that is not bad. It's just, why wasn't this a track like 10 years ago? This was the stuff I was listening to when I was like 10 or 13. I really liked this type of EDM beat. I still don't mind it, but it's kind of out of fashion now. Okay, so that he has a leitmotif. Why the hell the sprite in the mech suit has a leitmotif, I don't know, but sure. The Voyager will pay for what he's... we still think it's a frickin' Voyager, do we? How is it not obvious? I'm gonna be completely honest, though. How is it not obvious? Like, the Voyager went to the thing, everybody saw that, Jonesy gets quote-unquote killed, and the imagined, who turned out to be Geno, like, I don't know, he was just standing there and didn't get shot at all. Like, I feel like that'd be mildly suspicious. Hope would know. She's been like a revolutionary. Sprite seat. Okay. It's another piece of 7 tech. Sprite fall. I wish it kind of been the initials, originals. You know, I kind of feel responsible for this. Last season, not last season, a few seasons back, I did at one point ask, please allow us to have a sprite as a backbling before the season goes away, and they definitely did that. It's just they did it in the worst way they possibly could have. Was I saying that there's different sprites? Assemble the Guardian. View customizations. I see it. So we have water, fire, earth, demon, sleepy, punk, that's misspelled without a capitalization, duck, king, ghost, bigot, 0 point. Okay. Well, that's slop. Let's see if we can continue going. Draw the line. It's a very basic emote. That's actually an emote that you would have seen like way earlier on. Like, this is like a Season 7 style emote. Maybe even like a, I don't know, like a mid-chapter 2. So I assume this is a Dark Voyager, because I assume this was a Lava Ninja. That's actually like a Dark Voyager Ninja, which I'm going to be honest is minimally better than what I was expecting. How about that? At least they're keeping with the trend. Yep, that's the CBSI, except it's going to give people, whatever that's, frickin' not hypothermia. What's the flashy lights?
Oh. Flashing lights?
My point is that's going to be bad for somebody's eyes. Dark cubic sneakers. Oh. No one's going to wear this unless
strobe? Is it strobe?
I mean,
somebody that has an epileptic. There
you go. Yeah.
Seizure.
Epilepsy. Yeah, that is literally just the CBSI, but with an extra risk of epilepsy. Dark cubic sneakers. No one's going to wear this unless it's on this character specifically, and she already has good enough shoes, so no one's going to do that. I don't get it. Tired of them adding cosmetics that it's like, yep, this will only work on one character ever, and it will never work on another character, because why would it? It's very color-coded to one specific thing. Blade of the Void, that could be good, but it looks like a lot of other blades, to be honest. I assume that you can pull it out of that back bling. Kind of a tired idea at this point. Blade of the Cold Stone. What the fuck? Okay, so she went from being Void Ninja, or Galactic Voyager Ninja, to old concept from the last season, I assume? Fun fact, Epic Games, releasing more of your own music in Japanese will not placate the Demon Slayer fans, the Kasane Tero fans, the frickin' Attack on Titan fans still, the Dragon Ball fans. All they're doing is going, what if we release like our own original music in Japanese? And everybody went, I could care less. I want the IP I asked for. And there's about 3 different teams of this that are like, yeah, I don't think that's going to matter with a lot of people. This genuinely, so where did her design go? Like, what is this crossover? Cold Star Voidblade? So she's a Dark Voyager ninja, and then she's, what, she's not? Like, what becomes her purpose in this point? Like, I mean, they even covered up the one cool part of this design, which is the glowy labels. I mean, this is just kind of a worse version of the other one, because this one doesn't even glow. So what is the point of this design? Who would wear this? Guys, it's over. It's so over. We've just got a duck dressed in the frickin' Tropico tagline. Okay. For anyone who doesn't understand that reference, let me see if I can get the Tropico 6 guy. We never understood that skit that they attempted to do. That's not even a TikTok thing over there. It's just like, I don't know what the joke they were trying to make was. No, it's on sale, guys. If anyone's looking into Tropico 6. Okay, I'm not entirely correct. Whatever. Point is, you've just got a duck dressed in what seems to be a similar to a Tropico 6 style thing. The freaking point is a rubber duck doing here? I don't get it. Also, back bling and keyboard, okay, and it's what, filled with Monopoly money? What were they doing? Cluster case. That's just instead of a rubber duck, it's a metal duck, and it has money in it. What even is supposed to be this material? Is that bronze? Because this is clearly gold, so what is that bronze? Are we saying that's bronze, or is that copper? That's not bronze, that's copper? We're hogging the frickin' copper industry. Oh god, of course it's got the anime eyes behind the sunglasses. Remind me to never check those again? I just kind of assumed he'd have like regular eyes, or maybe no eyes, because that's what they would have done, but no, of course they went with a weird Zootopia-esque something or other. I swear to god, do we just get a new... Do we just get a brand new, like, theme track for each character now? We don't get a single, like, actual music artist in this. It's just a brand new epic game. I warned about this. I told everybody this is coming. I was saying they were going to add more and more epic tracks, and everybody said, no, it's the same normal amount as usual. I was right. It's kind of groovy, though. I'm going to be honest. I'll give it that. I was looking for a roast there, and, like, I don't know. That's actually not bad. Out of the 3 that that's kind of groovy. Damn. Oh, why did they make his glasses transparent? I don't like that. That makes me viscerally uncomfortable. I've not heard that one from Tame
They've been playing this on
Next one!
radio. Yeah!
Need to tell me! So long for me, baby. This, by the way, quick. By the way, I'd like to mention, guys, these are both new tracks. The inclusion of Tame Impala and Ray's Where Is My Husband in the jam track section here immediately blows literally the entire battle pass.
Oh yeah.
The fact that these two artists are included in the shop
Yeah.
is better than the entire battle pass.
It actually just came out about a month or two ago.
Oh, so you must have heard it on the radio. I'm hoping they add.
It's good.
I'm hoping they add. What's
The other Tame Impala.
let it happen.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Well, I'm grabbing the frickin' Where Is My Husband? Oh yeah, I'll definitely be playing Fortnite Odyssey where the lyrics will be censored. Yeah, sure, I'll definitely be doing that Fortnite. Sure. There's a sprites area on the. Okay, let's go back to torture. Clusters Baxter. What is this guy doing? Is he like... I don't even know what Fortnite's doing at this point. I've kind of had enough of seeing all the rich people in Fortnite. I'm low-key honest. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. There's been a lot of heist season. Each one is fun. But when there's not a heist season, and the suit is just full of, like... We can afford, like, a bunch of influencer types where it's like, we can afford millions. That's not relatable.
That makes
I don't want to play
feel
it.
Like this.
Yeah, it makes me feel a little small. Here's a duck character swimming in gold and jewels. I know that might seem like minuscule to other people, and maybe I just sound like a woke jackass, right? But like, there's a lot of it. There's like been a lot of it for like a few years now, as people's economic conditions have gotten worse and worse, and I'm just kind of over it.
Yeah.
Kind of why I like Umasume so much nowadays. Why? Because Tambo Cross is poor. Stay Gold is poor. There's characters in there that are poor.
You feel connected.
Yes, and you feel slightly more connected, to the point where I'm like, I like this character. I'm poor, they're poor, if they can do it, so can I. Rather than, this is an anthropomorphized rubber duck swimming in golden jewels.
Yeah. That's too far.
I like this character? Why am I supposed to like this character? Yeah. Tame Impala is real nice. That's not bad. I already bought the Where's My Husband, but that's not bad either. So we got back bling, which again is just gold. What is this material? Is this made of onyx? Obsidian? And now the things are made of gold. Yeah, it's kind of influencer type, guys. I low-key hate it. I low-key hate it. That is the... I have many friends, and I respect everything. That was... With no offensive to it at all. I'm simply observing. That was the gayest pose that duck could have struck. Wow, he's serving. That's all I can say. Damn. Okay, let's see. This is PJ, is it not? She's just part of the battle pass now, instead of in her PJs, because, you know, PJ was in her PJs, and that was the whole point, was that she was... Is that the quick loop there? There is just a... I don't mind the emote, but the music goes way too fast for... The loop is so small. Soundwave Basher? Okay. Soundwave Basher? Okay. I actually don't mind this look, but I just have a lot of pickaxes that are like it already. Sound Sweeper? Okay. Again, I just have a lot of things that are like this already. Heatwave PJ. So the whole thing about PJ, I think, and she's a very popular skin. I wanted to buy the original a couple times already, and I assume that she's not going to be in the shop for a while now, because, you know, Battle Pass. But the thing is, and I liked the PJ skin, but I did assume that the fact that her name was PJ, was because well, you know, it was ironic, a play. Her name was a play on the fact that she was PJ. She was named PJ, and she was in her pajamas, her PJs. I don't really get the point of taking the pajama character named PJ and saying, "Here's a summer version." Why is she in the Battle Pass? If this was going to be an item shop skin, I could get it. Because, you know, an item shop skin is an item shop skin. You know what I mean? I feel like that would make sense. Because they do a lot of summer skins like this. But I just don't understand why she's in the Battle Pass. There's no relevancy here. I do like her, though. She's cute. I've always liked the Peaches skin. I just don't think she's fit in the Battle Pass. Nightwave Basher. Is this not just the exact same color scheme as that one, what's her name? The frickin' baseball girl from that season with the king. Which maybe that could be a genuine reference, but is that not just the same exact color scheme? Black, green, purple? Chapter 4, Season 1. I'm right! It is! The last time we were in a thing with Gino, it was Chapter 4, Season 1, and you had a baseball girl that looked like this with her alternate style, right? She has the purple green,
Oh yeah, I like that.
and black, right?
Yeah.
So just tell me why they've kind of obligatorily just went, yeah, I don't know, purple, green, and black again. Do they have a single original idea ever? Because as soon as they come up with one, they then just milk that same exact color scheme 20 billion times.
Ugh.
Why is she in black now? I kind of thought the whole thing was that she was in her pajamas, for one, and was rather light color, or not light colored skin tone, but like light colored clothing. It kind of feels like they've just like taken this character and went like, oh, she sold well. I don't know. I don't know. Come back to me, Piper. Wolf's Howl. That's surprisingly That's surprisingly underwhelming on the audio and overwhelming on the visuals. Like, that is not intimidating at all. The frickin' horn emote from a few chapters back, I think actually chapter 1, was more intimidating than this. This sounds like me turning my vacuum on. Actually, my vacuum is louder than this. This sounds like me... No, my washer and dryer is louder too. Trying to start a lawn... No, lawnmower's louder. Look, the... Okay, you listen to this, because this is like... for a wolf's howl. For a wolf's howl, this just sounds like he's like trying to start an electric vehicle or something. I don't...
Where are you?
Go to Battlepass, go to Battlepass. And then the wolf guy, and it's the first thing. It's the first emote you hear. Crazy overwhelming on the visuals, so totally underwhelming on the audio. Wolf guy.
Wolf guy.
Yeah.
I hate that.
It's not even, like, intimidating.
No.
It just vaguely sounds like he's turning on a vacuum or something. You know what I mean? But no, even my vacuum's louder than that. It just, you know, that just sounds like an average, like, house, like a broken house appliance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like they couldn't come up with anything.
Yeah, it's like they couldn't come up with an actual wolf's house. They were like, turn on that vacuum again, we'll record it. That, I mean, you can even hear the vacuum winding down.
Yeah, that's dumb.
I think that's a vacuum. I think that's genuinely just an audio clip of a vacuum.
Yeah, I think so.
Holy shit, they laid off 1,000 employees and now they're just like going, I don't know, use anything. Holy, we are...
Wow.
We are so screwed. Do they even give credit to artists anymore? I don't think so. That's one thing that can only be used for one person. I swear to God, I don't know what it's called, so I'm not going to be able to find it, but I swear to God, there's just knives that look like these. Like, not even like, oh my God, there's knives that are in the same shape, or something like that. I just swear to God, there's knives that already look like these. Like, just genuinely the same freaking knife. Not even, like, changed. I swear to God, there's just knives that are these. Okay, so let's put our guesses in, because I don't think you've seen next, and neither have I. Let's just put our guesses in. What's the wolf's alternate style? Is it him without his mask? I'm gonna guess it's him without his mask. Because that's the least creative, most obvious, most overdone thing they could have ever done. If it's not him without... Excuse me. If it's not him without his mask, it's him but like... What's the most outlandishly stupid thing I could say? Because initially I was going to go like darker clothes, and then I was like, no, they don't do camouflage. It's a summer season. It's gonna be him like brightly colored in like one of those stupid colors that makes no fucking sense for like a masculine, really wolf type guy. So it's either gonna be like A, it's just him without his mask, or B, it's gonna be him in like pink or summery things. Something like that. I swear to God, this makes me laugh. Oh no, it's just another rich influencer because now he's gold. Yeah, third thing. They want you to know that you're not rich and he is. Again. Yep. Forgot about that. I mean, yeah, this is sort of tactical, I guess. But that mask is undoubtedly made of gold. That's not like... Also, could you please commit? Fortnite, just commit to the bit at this point. You don't actually need to make him a wolf. There's no reason to make him a wolf. He has a fine suit of armor. It's actually rather interesting. You could have just put him in a full wolf suit, like a full wolf, like Iron Man armor. That would have been awesome. Or just ditch the wolf aesthetic, because there's no reason to have the wolf aesthetic. Take the mask off, and he'd be cool. Because this armor is actually rather interesting. You're trying to combine two things, like this futuristic military soldier and wolf aesthetic that I don't get. Just split them off into two skins, it would work better. I'm actually critiquing them for not doing the stupid thing because it's actually less stupid than what they did. And what have they done? Luxury speedboat, okay, yep. Yet again. Die. Look, no offense to artists, but die. I mean, no one uses emotes, no one uses sprays like that anymore. Like, no one uses sprays at all. But no one's gonna use that spray. Brother, fucking, what? So many things are wrong. I know, I try to respect all art styles, but... What? Okay, cherub holster, which is to say this is made out of jade and gold. Yep. More gold. I'm actually low-key... What are we guessing is in the season? Like, in the season itself. Because apparently it's just about, like, catching sprites for some reason, which, by the way...
We already did that.
Yeah. Well, actually we didn't. matching sprites was a part in Season Hunters, in the Hunter season. The Hunter season was incredible. Up until now... Sorry, that was the wrong phrase. It remains, up until now, probably the best season since then. That's like the best... Yeah. In all the recent seasons, Hunters was still the best season. And nothing has topped it since. Hunters had so many good things that were going for it. I mean, it had a couple of cars, I think, if I remember right. It had a couple of weapons. It had good locations. It had interesting mechanics with the masks. And it had the sprites. Oh, and it had good bosses, too. And it had the sprites. This took one little shard of Hunters and then apparently decided this was going to be the entire season. One of the small aspects of Hunters is now the entire aspect of Runners, which makes no sense.
Tiny imagination.
Very small imagination. We fired 1,000 people and then used ChatGPT to run the very same thing. Yeah, this is just more falling with jewels. But, oh right, what I was going to say was, I don't know what they were thinking with making sprites the whole thing, but I'm kind of going to be honest. I think this might have been a heist season first.
Could have been.
If you look at the stuff,
threw shit at it.
and then they decided, you know what, we'll make it about the sprites, because, you know what, we did a heist season 2 recently. You know, because they did do a heist season pretty recently. I mean, it was only a few seasons ago that we had, I think, The Last Vault, was it called? The Last Resort. Last Resort. You remember the last heist season. Right. I think that they were gonna make another heist season, and then went, well, we've already done 3. So let's not do a 4th. We'll just make it about, I don't know, the sprites. Because if you look at all the things they've done here, you've got this, like, influencer, very rich, very swimming in jewels duck. You've got this gold-plated masked wolf guy. You've got another influencer who's very clearly like a TikTok-style, I have all the money type person, who, by the way, is dressed in fur, and I wish there was an organization that was like PETA, but actually cared about animals, that I could report to this. Yeah, actually, I'll say that PETA did use, like, in the very early days, they cared about animals. At some point, they became co-opted, but, like, and damn, they just do not anymore. But I wish there was any sort of, because I feel like whoever was actually moral about this would have a heyday at being like, yep, okay, fur's back in the public eye now. Because why is fur back in the public eye? I'm gonna be honest, I genuinely thought that was a thing of, like, the 90s, maybe.
It was.
And then died out. Also, did she have a fur coat on in the original teaser? Because I'm gonna be so honest, I don't think she had a fur coat on in the original season. Or in the original teaser for the season.
I think so.
I swear to God. Wow, they were doing a lot of hyping up for this. Okay, yeah, she did. Mark Step? So she is basically like a GTA 6 thief. She's the thief, is what you're telling me. She's an assassin and a thief. This was totally a vault season. This was so obviously going to be a heist season, and they were like, well, we've already done 3, we can't just do that again. They're going to call us uncreative. They have 3 skins that are basically just a heist season.
Every other or every 3, that's fine.
Yeah.
Make it another heist.
The heist seasons are actually rather fun. This just seems like a bunch of rich guys for no reason. If they had a heist season, it would make sense that, oh yeah, there's a bunch of rich characters. Why? Because they've been doing heists. Now it just kind of looks like, well, there's a bunch of rich characters. I don't know.
I don't know where this, what is this?
Yeah, 3 of the characters would have fit like perfectly into a heist season at this point. How even John Wick makes more sense in a heist season than sprites.
That's why we're thinking, why is John Wick?
Why is John Wick there? Because it was originally going to be a heist season.
Yeah.
Because it makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Frickin' John Wick has a heist season. This mercenary thief girl as a heist season. This rich influencer duck guy as a heist season.
Yeah.
Yet, all of these make more sense in a heist season than they do in the sprites. This first skin that you get is just kind of shoved in here once they decided it was going to be sprites. Because what do they do when they're like, I don't know what idea we have, put something in a mech suit? That's what they did for Bart Simpson, that's what they did for Lisa Simpson, that's what they did for the Meowskull's kid. Whenever they have an idea for something and they don't know what to do, they just put it in a mech suit. Well, because they just do that. So literally they were like, what if we made it with sprites? Okay, well I'll just put a sprite in a mech suit and there, call it done. This is so obviously going to be a heist season. I'm going to be so let down if there's like no heists or anything on the map, because I feel like they're going to have at least incorporated some of the things. Like they're at least going to have some of the GUI from a heist, because that makes the most sense. I swear to God, if it's literally just run around and get sprites the entire round.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to want to play run around and get sprites the entire round.
Then I'd play a game called Sprites if I wanted to.
Yeah. Sloane's not a coder. When was she ever a coder? What? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to call some bullshit out on their Fortnite lore. Their own lore. Sloane was never a coder. She was a fighter.
They took
first of all.
from Diva.
Yes, they did. She was a fighter, first of all.
Like,
I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, okay. It was implied she was a polymath. Hold on. Oh, hi, guys. Welcome in. You stepped right into the Battlepass review. I don't think... I'm not going to be able to get... Oh, no, wait, we can. We can. Sloane's mission. Okay. It's implied she's somewhat of a polymath. But... what do we see here? Deal with the government. Martial arts. Military suit. College. I think that's actually Geno, so maybe me looking back at this is kind of interesting. Military tech. And math. So she knows math and she knows fighting. What about math and fighting says is immediately a master coder? Because no... yeah, this doesn't make sense at all. Actually, they took it from Sombra.
oh, you Sombra. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even with the frickin' tag on all the screens.
Yeah.
I don't get this. Why did they make her a coder? This makes no sense. She just picked up a couple extra skills? Sprite shenanigans. Leave them making a mech. So she made the sprite mech? Okay, yeah, whatever, because they don't have jewels anymore or whatever. We just had jewels last season, so where'd jewels go? Are we implying that all the other characters, like, died in the last island, or they just got scattered throughout time and history again, or... God, they kind of keep doing the same tired thing, too. Like, every 2 chapters, every 2 or 3 chapters, they're like, I don't know what we're gonna do with this story. Well, throw the 0 point at it again. And we'll just start from the beginning. And build back up to having this big thing with Geno. And like, okay. Sure. Gonna be not long before that kind of runs its course, and I'm like, I don't know. Thanks for your watch time, guys. You're giving me loads of ad revenue, I'm sure. Oh, hey! Derb! It's been months since I've seen you on stream. Innovator Special, this can actually work with other characters. Fair enough. Fine enough. Vanguard Pack, okay. She looks better in this outfit. I mean, I'll be honest. She definitely has an upgrade here. It's a cooler outfit. But... I still don't understand Sloane's... Hold on! Did they fucking... Hold on!
You just changed your voice.
Yeah, no, shit, I did. Hold on. Okay, it was always how they spelled it. Fucking hell, okay, I thought they... Alright. I was gonna say, I thought they misspelled it with an A. Maybe I just retconned that. I swear to God, they're playing frickin' gaslighting tricks on me. Because I swear to God, she had an A in her name at one point. Lightwave. I've acknowledged you all. I have acknowledged you all. Lightwave Axe. Okay, interesting. Very much just the visitor from last season. Who? Oh, this is definitely... I was like, who is this? Oh, wait. No, I know who that is. Yeah, because Nash is live on Core, so... Yeah, okay. Kind of, again, know to use the sprays. 100 V-Bucks. Lightwave pack. In yellow. Switching sides, wouldn't call if you didn't need me. So now they're fighting with Sloan, and they've just forgotten that she was like their mortal enemy for like years. And they've just been like, fine. Is that the frickin' lady who drove the frickin' mech bear against the monster? I swear to God, in the background of that's the... Yeah, that is.
Is it?
That's the pilot of the mecha team leader.
Yeah.
That's the mecha team leader pilot. So the assumption here is that they're going to bring back mecha team leader because why else would she be there? Also, very very girls squad thing here. I don't mind it, but definitely setting up for something there. I think pull Avengers Endgame. Gun glide. The frickin' umbrella is... Okay, well, that can't be the umbrella because it's in the battle pass, so what's the umbrella? I swear to God, it's just another 7 thing, isn't it? It's just gonna be another, like, 7 style umbrella. We have only, like, 3 or 4. You'll send... Yeah, I just realized I can find it because I'm employed. I'll send you the entire... Please do that. That is so cool. That's right. All of it. Parabellum, yeah, okay, yep. Anime John Wick. He does not play a guitar.
Nope.
That's just the William Afton tagline. He says, "I'm thinking I'm back," but like they just cut that off. And why is he now like doing a freaking Uncharted? Why is he in like a button shirt? Well, huh? Is this a reference to the newest movie or something? Did this actually happen? John Wick Chapter 2? Oh, that is literally his description. This is... Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. Okay. Ken knows how to play bass guitar? Well, that's cool. Can you check out the ducky skin? Well, you missed it. Bye. Sorry. You missed it. I roasted it horribly. It's an example of the bourgeoisie and their horrible, horrible rule over the proletariat class.
Go over it again. Somebody's requested.
I'm pretty certain, by the way, that all of these were all meant, except for this thing. These were all meant to be in a high season. It's so obvious these were all meant to be in a high season, and they just kind of went, we already did a high season like 3 times. Let's just make it about the sprites. So, yeah, not a big fan. Not a big fan of the Battle Pass. Oh wait, we have bonus awards, guys. Are you excited? Gold Chainsaw. Yep, definitely. Battlewood. Okay, so Battlewood still... Wait, why is Battlewood still there? Didn't we change the entire map? Didn't the 0 point change the entire map? Are we not in the same map? Did we just like get more water on it? Are we just doing the waterlogged thing again from a few chapters ago, but they decided everyone's forgotten about that because it's been so long? Because it has been a while. That does not look like her. Silver Turret Pulse. Oh my god. She actually doesn't... I actually don't mind her with the pink hair and stuff, but it just kind of looks more fitting for her, I think. I'm still very interested. The name Dylan, I didn't realize that was unisex. Swear to God, I feel like there's more. This was so totally a high season. This was so totally a high season. I mean, frickin' heist girl with assassin guy and a merc guy and literally another like heist influencer guy. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. You're not a baby. Alright, well we've got about a 50-minute Battle Pass review, and it's all... It's trash, guys. It's trash, guys. We are so screwed. Available through August 19th. Okay. Well, it's not as long as the other season. I mean, we've got, like, what? You know, starting from now on the 6th, that's, like, basically 2 months plus a week.
Yeah.
You know, that's definitely not as long as the last season was. You know, it's shorter. It'll be over quickly.
9 weeks.
The pain will not last. This too shall pass. When will Lothy get out of it and give it to a more worthwhile artist? Ooh, July 29th. The only thing that can save us now is Kasane June 24th to the OG pass. Okay. Yep. Equip a sprite. What do you mean equip a sprite? You get to choose a sprite? Like a Pokemon now? Oh, literally like a Pokemon now. Creates a fiery burst when you deal enough damage to an enemy. You have a chance to find additional rare items when opening chests. Replenish shield while in water for you and your nearby squad. Shield, not health. That makes that one non-viable. Fiery burst is interesting, but I don't think fiery burst is going to do all that much. I think being able to land and find immediately good loot, basically just making more luck, is... Claim the sprite. Find other sprites by opening chests using sprite locators or eliminating opponents. Okay, well I'm choosing this one for now. Yep. And then I think I can switch out. Right, okay, so that was literally... Guys, okay, I'm calling it now. Pokemon crossover this season. No, I'm not joking. It's going to be a Pokemon crossover this season. There's going to be Pokemon stuff in the shop. Why? Because they're literally just doing a Pokemon. I literally just chose my starter sprite, but I basically just chose my starter Pokemon. And they have a thing where it's like, oh, you've got to find all the different ones. I got to catch them all. I literally have to catch all the sprites. Because I'm running after the sprites. I literally have to catch them all. The go to play screen?
I want to find out what Dominic's dog is.
I see. So will I. Would you go to the play screen? Yeah, there you go.
What the hell?
Yeah, you're going to choose your starter Pokemon. You can't switch between these three, by the way, so pick one and then you'll find the others once you're in the game, I guess.
How do I switch between them?
I assume the bumpers.
That's right.
And you see what stuff they do.
I'll take this one.
Yep, I did the same thing. Because it's literally just the only viable thing. Okay, Fiery Burst, yeah. Shields but not health. That doesn't really make sense. I can find shields. If I get really good loot from the start of a game...
Yeah.
Find other sprites by opening chests, yeah. So basically, yeah.
So just push let's go?
Undiscovered sprite. Unlock style the Guardian in the Battle Pass. Okay, I was gonna say, they literally just hide like stuff in the Battle Pass.
Equipped.
I swear to God, is one of these the frickin' peanut? Sorry, I mispronounced the name. Is one of these the biggest?
Shit.
Okay. Hi, Diamond. Hi, Derp. Welcome back. Are you done with your LARP now? I what? I didn't know that? I didn't see that? You huh? Why was there no notif? Because I didn't even get Yeah, there was no notification at all. Did you? I think you may have tricked yourself. I think you threw a $20 at the screen and it didn't go through. I'm just kidding. I'm looking. Hold on. Let me see. How'd you rate Streamlabs? Maybe 6? I don't know. I subbed to you, so I don't know. Well, in that case, thanks. Did it go through? I don't know. So there's tips on frickin' Streamlabs. And I don't know. That might happen. But subs is different. Maybe we're waiting for it to come through? Is that... Hold on. I'll give it a moment. Creator dashboard. Content. Or monetization? Subscriptions? Is that my subscriptions? That's my subscriptions. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's not my subscriptions. That's, yeah. Probably some Australian things transferring over to you, but Twitch has recognized it. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, if Twitch recognized it, then I'm going to say that it definitely happened. By the way, we earned $5 in the entirety of May. If I keep streaming... I ain't got the money no more, so, okay, so it definitely did go through. Let me just check my PayPal. See if I can dox you. Well, I can't. It doesn't seem like... It doesn't really seem like I've done anything. But that's alright. Hey, I'm waiting... hey. You don't have a... You don't have any sort of debt to me that's not eclipsed by my employer. Which is to say, I might not have your money yet, but I don't have money for the job I did last time either.
Oh, you didn't get paid yet?
I didn't get paid yet.
How much did you owe you?
45. I don't think you know. I think you forgot. You can't dox me? No, I can't. I literally can't. It might have taken your money, but I sure didn't get it. Alright, well, considering this is now boarding an hour-long stream, I'm going to cut this in 2 pieces. So now that we've reviewed the Battle Pass, I'm going to cut this into 1 piece, which is real, and then I'm going to start again for when we can actually play a round. I honestly intend to get on earlier, but that didn't happen, and so it's a little bit late, but let me see. I'll be right back.